Join me as I dive into the challenge of spending a whole day without screens to see if it really makes a difference in my mood and anxiety levels. Today, I want to talk about a topic that's really relevant to all of us, especially teenagers. We all know that screens are a huge part of our lives, from our phones to our computers to our TVs. But have you ever stopped to think about how all that screen time might be affecting your mental health? According to a recent study, teens are spending an average of 4 hours and 38 minutes in front of screens every single day. That's a lot of time, and it's no wonder that so many of us are experiencing anxiety and depression. In fact, the same study found that for every hour of screen time, there's a corresponding 13% increase in symptoms of depression and anxiety. That's a pretty scary statistic. What's even more alarming is that this isn't just a trend in the US. Teens all around the world are experiencing the same thing. In the UK, for example, a study found that 45% of teens felt unhappy or depressed because of their screen time. And in Australia, a whopping 70% of teens said they felt pressure to be online all the time. It's clear that this is a global problem that needs to be addressed. The connection between screen time and mental health is complex, but one of the main culprits is social media. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive, and they often make us feel like we're not good enough or that our lives are inferior to others. And when we're comparing our lives to the curated highlight reels of our friends and influencers, it's no wonder we start to feel anxious and depressed. Research has shown that the more time we spend on social media, the more likely we are to experience depression and anxiety. One study found that limiting social media use to just 30 minutes a day can actually reduce symptoms of depression by 20%. That's a huge difference, and it's something we should all be paying attention to. But what does this look like in real life? I want to share a story with you about a teenager named Sarah. Sarah was a normal teenager, spending hours every day scrolling through Instagram and Snapchat. But as time went on, she started to feel overwhelmed and anxious. She felt like she wasn't good enough, and that her life was boring compared to her friends. She started to withdraw from her friends and family, and eventually, she became depressed. Sarah's story is sadly not unique. I'm sure many of you can relate to feeling overwhelmed and anxious because of social media. But the good news is that there is hope. Sarah eventually realized that she needed to take a step back and limit her screen time. She started setting boundaries for herself, like not checking her phone during meals or before bed. And slowly but surely, she started to feel better. She started to reconnect with her friends and family, and she started to enjoy life again. The connection between screen time and mental health is real, and it's something we need to take seriously. As teenagers, we need to be aware of how our screen time is affecting our mental health, and we need to take steps to make a change. So, what do you guys think? How has screen time affected your mental health? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're struggling with anxiety or depression, please know that you're not alone. There is help available and things can get better. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune in next time when we'll be talking about digital well-being and how to create a healthier relationship with your screens.